Bushman, Bari, the beautiful host extraordinary of SixShot TV. Music, news, comedy, drama, recklessness. That's what we do each week, SixShot TV. And before we get to our usual antics, on a personal note, shout out to the Sixers for signing Elton Brand. We're going to the playoffs again. That's right. Elton Brand is what we needed. A power forward. We can slide Reggie Evans to the bench. We got rid of Rodney Carter because he couldn't play. Put Willie Green on the bench. All we need is a shooter. We in there. Shout out to the general manager, Steadfast, putting the team together. We need to end the curse of 25 years in this Philadelphia city with our championship. Shout out to Elton Brand. Shout out to the Philadelphia 76ers. I know you don't care. I don't care if you don't care. I'm excited. Now, I'm taking the time to do that. Let's get into the usual things we discuss on SixShot TV. I'm not really sure why people are surprised that G-Unit is turning on site. Didn't really do that well. I only sold 100,000 copies this first week. Now to me, in a new age of music, that makes sense. I don't care who you are or what you've done. If you don't have any hit songs, you're not going to put up the numbers you used to. Disregard that million copies or this double platinum that Little Wayne's already gone. You cannot say that the industry standard is the anomaly. You always remove the anomaly from the group and say, now that everybody that's left, let's see about you. Remove Kanye. Remove that Kanye 50 Cent thing. That was an anomaly. Remove Lil Wayne. If you don't have his songs, people aren't going to buy your album. If the people in the actual group are really great rappers, we're really not even going to give you a shot. And so them selling 100,000 copies seems about right to me. You was shocked by it, maybe you found a hit song that I didn't hear. Rider Part 2, and I like Duet, didn't motivate me to go buy it, and obviously didn't go motivate too many other people. But that's okay. We are in a new age now, okay? Listen, I'm a fan of Busta Rhymes, and it seems like he's about to get dropped in the school. I like the Fast song, Don't Touch Me Now. I like that. It's not catching on with the public, so that means he's got an issue. He's spazzing at Jimmy Iovine, and maybe he did get dropped, who knows. I like a lot of Busta's music, but no matter who you are and how legendary you have been in the past, without his songs today, it's not gonna work. It's really not. And there's a bunch of rappers out there who I feel that really need to make sure they're on their P's and Q's. T.O.S, Nelly, Game, Jeezy, all of y'all need to really make sure that you are on your P's and Q's, because you will drop bricks too if you do not have hit songs. I don't know who's picking the singles. I don't know how y'all making the music. I'm not sure. Right now, I hear no buzz. I feel no buzz. See, we just saw the buzz with the win. Y'all not there yet. Y'all need to really get out there, and if you throw a wax single out there first, do Rick Ross. Immediately apologize for your mistake with that R. Kelly song, and go call T-Pain and put that out. Do what you gotta do, because it's not going to look good for you if you sit back and assume that your past achievements will lead you to a success today. We won't buy it. The world does not care. It's a new day and age. Gas too expensive to be playing around with y'all. I will steal your stuff up there and delete it. I ain't got time for that. Y'all brothers, get on your A games, otherwise you will all catch crumps too. And personal thing I want to let 50 know about, maybe you feel the same way. You can't keep taking jabs at T.I. You need a willing participant in your beat. If you just jabbing him and he's not jabbing back, we're not interested. We know that this is a scheme you use. Like we figured it out. And so if he's not participating in it, focus on making I Get Money too, or some other big huge song that nobody can deny. You gotta find a song no one can deny. The jab at T.I. is not leading anything. Fat Joe was a willing participant and worked for the benefit of both. If they're not gonna actually participate, we see it. It's a scheme. It's a trick. Y'all got it now. Make it talk. Another thing I want to talk about this week, Lauren London is catching a little bit of flack because she had an interview where she described, and she's done this before, I've read interviews before, where she has described hoodlums and thugs as her ideal person that she's attracted to in her youthful state at this point in time. And people were like, how can she say this? We're so disappointed. She's, perpetuating these stereotypes. And let me tell you something, a stereotype is based in truth. And I don't know about you guys, but I know plenty of young, beautiful, attractive, intelligent women who love thugs and hoodlums. I don't know why, but they do. They like the excitement of it, so be it. It's one of those things that we all understand. And Lauren London, pardon me, she is not a representative of all African American women. I mean, why? Oprah, yes. Lauren London, not so much. Like her hit movie is ATL. I'm really not respecting her theme too much, but that's neither here nor there. Usually the person who's offended by this is the brother who cannot attract that young and beautiful woman. Like he's offended because the hoodlums again winning. The hoodlum has more money, the hoodlum's not doing the right thing, and the hoodlum is benefiting from the young and beautiful girl. But I would like to say this to all those guys who are offended by this, and girls, also as well. This is just something they do at a small stage in their life. They eventually grow out of this. They eventually realize that they don't want a thug. They really want a cool ass nerd. How do I know this? Because a lot of beautiful women like me. You know what I am? I'm the coolest ass nerd you will ever find. I'm a nerd. I want to go for engineering. I ain't no thug bone in my body. And eventually, after they get through that stage, they will realize that they want good credit. They want somebody that may be able to take care of their children. Or if they don't get knocked up by the idiot beforehand. And they don't want nobody that's really going to be wasting them bail money. So you will win if you stay patient. Okay, Lauren London again. It's not a good representation for all African American women. I'm sure many of you were offended that somehow because Lauren London likes idiots, you all like idiots. But relax, relate, release. The cool ass nerd always wins in the end. Remember that. And I also want to on a personal note again, Portia Coleman, who used to be with Russell Simmons, and the key word is used to be. Listen, sweetie, I don't know your money situation. I'm not sure, but I would like to say this. I usually decide that I'm going to be with somebody based off their wealth potential, and I don't know if you have any wealth potential, but you look like somebody who's going to be beautiful for at least 38 more years. And I would like to talk to you about us maybe being together in the future. You are so good looking, and you are tall. I love tall women. And, obviously you don't have high standards because you was with Russ. So I think I got a shot. And I can make you happy. And I'm saying this without really knowing your money situation. I'm assuming your funds are low. I really assume that. But you are so beautiful and flexible. You are so flexible. I'm willing to say, what if we did something together? Okay, I'm getting emotional because I really want you to know how I feel about you. Not even on the floozy thing, just because I know when you are 56, you are still going to be so fine. And I'll be so proud to say that I'm seeing you naked at 56. Portia Coleman! Holla at your boy. And for some floozies out there, I hope you recognize the A-Rod Cynthia Rodriguez situation before it was going to happen. A-Rod's wife is going to leave him and take a big chunk of his check. If you was a real floozy, you would have seen the inkles of this years ago and planted your seeds. Because now that it's happening, it's a smorgasbord of floozies trying to get in there. Because that's the good money's coming Cynthia's way. When you hear about somebody who's rich having problems in their relationship, you start planting them seeds. Because you never know when she's finally going to say enough is enough. And that enough is not going to be enough when you're getting paid $4 or $5 million a month just to be with Cynthia. Floozies out there, listen to you. If you see something in the news, it's probably going to happen. If some adultery, some divorce, get in there and make a statement, and that money could be yours. Video of the week, Jasmine Sullivan, I Need You. Good job for you, Jasmine. She's from Philadelphia, beautiful song, beautiful girl. And I want people from Philadelphia to succeed, I really do. I don't big up people from Philadelphia enough here on SixShot TV, but I want to give her some shots and credit. And as we end up the show, a little advice from someone who loves comedy and loves people I was raised on in comedy, Eddie Murphy. The Meet Dave movie is going to flop. It's not going to flop because it's not funny. It's going to flop because you have not been paying your child support payments. Women are mad at you, brother. You got to get out there and talk to Mel B and straighten this out. Okay? Because as long as you're not paying them child support payments, you're not going to make no money, dog. They like Mel B, man. Not going to work.